Alrighty guys, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. Just chilling on the bed real quick. Just a little tired. I've been standing all day. So what I wanted to say was I'm going to try to do another video where I just commentate and talk and show you guys the pictures because I didn't get to show you guys anything at work today. So I took a couple pictures and I'm going to talk about it. So hopefully I can do the voiceover thing again, even though it takes like 10 times longer to edit. So I'm going to go ahead and try that now and remember what I'm talking about. So let's get started. So on this first picture here, as you can see, there's a couple lights. This is what I did mostly all day. There's about 20 to 21 of these lights, and I'm working in this little warehouse looking thing. It kind of looks like Costco, just like 5 aisles. Got the Costco shelves kind of for forklifts and stuff like that. So these lights, the guy ordered them or something and they didn't get put together right, so I had to take these all apart and then assemble them basically. So first, I don't have any numbers on these or anything, but there's a couple screws I circled and had to take that cover off and then pull one of the emergency wires that was hanging out of the fixture, pull that from the bottom side to the top side and back into this cover, and then they had like little Wago things, so I had to take 2 of those off and then tie the 3 wires together because there were 2 connector Wagos. So took the 3 wires apart, connected them so that way the battery gets powered up because there was no battery backup power. So just took the power apart and then put the emergency power in there so it could charge up the battery, and then put that back together. And then from there I plugged the whip into a temporary power source, plugged it into a plug end. I don't think that's the right term. So I connected it to a plug whip or whatever, and then plugged it into an extension cord, which turned the light on. And then from there I programmed it with the little button. As you can see, I think it's in the bottom right corner of the picture. There's a little microscopic button that you probably can't see on the sensor. So I forgot to mention that I pushed the sensor into the fixture because it was hanging out. So from there, I programmed it, which basically you have to, once you plug it in, the light turns on, and then it goes through a power up sequence of lights flashing, and then it stops. You press the button twice, and then it flashes like 6 more times, and then you press the button 14 times, which programs it to a 30-minute, the longest setting for 30 minutes of activity. So if someone walks by, it'll be on for 30 minutes, and then it'll turn off after that. So that was the longest setting. The guy basically wants the lights on all the time because he doesn't have a light switch or anything. So from there, disconnected the power source, disconnected the plug whip, and then from there put the plug end on, the plug cap or whatever you want to call it, put the little plug twist lock on there, and then connected that all up. And that sounds about it, but I feel like I'm missing something. So anyways, from there on to the second thing, there was about 21 of those lights, like I said, so that took about 6.5 to 7 hours. And then from there I started working on these junction boxes, which are basically going to power up the lights, which is the other half of the twist lock. So basically just a bracket box with a ground screw, MC connector, all that good stuff. So in the picture you can see there's an arrow pointing to the wire, which is 277 wire, because that's the power source they're going to use for these lights. And then there's a box, a ground screw, and then from there, these are already all finished, but you just connect it like a regular receptacle, ground to ground, and then the gray wire is basically your neutral looking thing, and then the hot is going to be your brown wire for 277. So you just connect the wires to the correct screws, and then from there you take the industrial raised cover and then put it on top of the receptacle, take the screws that come with it, and then tighten it to the receptacle. And then from there you take the screws off of the box, and then put the cover down, and then put the screws back through the cover into the box. And that's how you do industrial raised twist lock. I don't know what voltage these are or whatnot, or amperage, but so anyways, that's what I did today. That was a really good day, probably one of the best days I've had in years. So just really enjoyed it and had a good time just standing up assembling stuff all day. One of the things I really enjoy, and seem that I really do good at, because I'm good at doing things over and over again. So anyways, had a really great day. I just want to say thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks for all the support, guys. You guys are really just blowing my mind every day. I log into YouTube and check the stats and all that stuff. So I appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subscribers, and I appreciate it if you comment. I wish I could get to know all you guys. So anyways, appreciate the support. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. I will see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. I appreciate it. Check back tomorrow, and as always, social media is down below. Alright guys, see you later. Peace out.